welcome. PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show. So yeah, as I said in the previous episode, this episode we're going to dive into the other ending of our road, and it's apparently very short, so this is going to be a very short episode. Can be even shorter than I imagine, depending on how much of the content I will have to cut out from the game in this ending. So yeah, let's just go in. Because we don't have much time, and let's see how this will go. Also, let me know in the comments, are you waiting for Kika Road? Because I heard that some of you don't really like wait for Kika Road for various of reasons, but maybe you do, who knows. So if you do, let me know, because definitely I'm waiting for Kika Road, mostly to finally see for my eyes like why people apparently hate, it seems, Kika Road. I don't know. Like, she seems to be least interesting character from all three. From my initial thoughts, as I always said, when we started the game. And I don't know, like, what kind of, like, things can happen there. Like, is there more Sadashima? Anyway, let's go to the other ending. I guess so. We're going to head for the Gore first. Oh, it's giving us the blue heart anyway. Okay. Kyuri hesitates for a moment, then pulls Aoi by the arm as he jogs toward Gore. Gore's a bigger threat than Yuka. There were times in the past Gore became inert, but he always recovered. Kyoji isn't sure if there's even a way to finish him off, but first things first. He straddles Gore to keep him in place. He's currently immobile, with his mouth hanging open. He thrusts against Gore's chest. Gore's body starts thrashing violently, like a fish out of water, and the movements don't seem voluntary. Can I skip this? Did we read this or not? No. Okay, I cannot. So we never... Okay, so this is pretty similar. When Kyoji prayed for him to get out of the way, it propelled both of them away. So is this how the stone works? It interacts with holders' wishes. We had this. What should he wish for then? Stop, don't move? No, that's not the right answer. Disappear. I hand shadows over Kyoji. The change begins. Light starts to seep from where the stone is touching. It's a red light, similar to the sky, filled with eyeballs, but gradually it starts to mingle with other colors. It forms a strange color, like stars of countless hues crushed and mixed together. A swirl starts coiling like a nebula, whirling with the stone as it cracks. And Kyoji and Aoi exchange glances, and then wish upon the stone again. Disappear, disappear, disappear. The swirl of light grows larger, and then Gore's body turns transparent and shatters. This is the same. Okay, so this last end. So how do I get the other ending actually? So it actually doesn't matter which I choose, because last time I chose other one and they went to the Gore anyway, and this says the same stuff happened. So what the fuck? He hears Yuka scream behind them. Her small feet carry her over. Gore's body turns to light. The ground trembles. All around them, they hear the sound of mirrors shattering one after another, again and again in irregular rhythm. Light swirls around them, and Kyoji can't see anything. Shards fly every which way. He feels a sharp pain, immediately shields Aoi from the raining fragments. He hears Yuka. God damn it, Yuka, why you make me feel bad for you? Why? What is happening? Small footsteps, but the reflection of the light makes it impossible to tell which direction she's coming from. The light is too intense, he can't see anything. But even so, he can see something glinting out the corner. Yeah, we know that. Okay, so... yeah, everything skipped. like, I couldn't skip the first, like, dialogues, but then everything skipped, so it's the same exact ending. How do I get out that ending? Okay, let me check the gallery really fast. Maybe it unlocked the other ending for some weird reason? I don't know. Okay, I have no idea what happened. I will, like, you know, start a new game. So, since I've beat the Aoi Road, I will take the walkthrough for the game. And I will try to see, like, step by step what choices to make, and then I will get the, like, last choice that gives me the other ending. Hopefully. Maybe I need just, like, one of the recent saves, so we'll just do this. I will let you know when I do that, so yeah. Be right back, I guess. I will cut. Okay, I loaded this save because I checked, like, I wanted to, like, go not from the beginning but like from the bottom and check the what I could do different. So this time I will try to do, I will promise I will save you, because last time I did I will find you, and maybe this is what's locking me actually on the good ending. I never thought like we can have a choice that locks you on the good ending, but it might be the case actually. It seems like, because I see that normal way, or like, at least like what they say here, I should click I promise I will save you. But I clicked this one and I got the good ending anyway, so let's try this and see if I will get like any other ending, so yeah. I promise I will save you. Send the reply. Praying and walks on again. I will save you, he said. If what Yuka said is to be believed, she's running into hiding and her own free will. That thought makes his heart sink. No point in thinking about that. He just can't stand the thought of being separated from Aoi like this. Kyoji shuffles along. Aoi mirror is sitting in his pocket. Come to think of it, the portrait glass casting, the puddles, mirror fragments. All the time he thought he saw our images in something. It was in reflective surfaces. What does this common denominator mean? Come to think of it, when Aoi disappeared, there were mirrors all around her, and what made her disappear was a mirror. With his hand in his pocket, he confirms the mirror presence, which has gone lukewarm with his body heat. Okay, we're back to this, so let me save. Nothing happened, by the way, after what I read. So, apparently, actually this choice, do something about Yuka, should give me a bad ending. So, if I would not be locked on the good end, I would get the bad end of Aoi first, it seems. But for some reason I did not. So, let's try this again, I guess. Oh! Something happened, okay. So, I will save you actually is like... So that other choice is actually locking you on the good road. This is actually a thing. I never thought that can like happen like in this game. Like, it locked you on the bad ending, yeah, but it never locked me on the good ending. So that previous choice is like immensely important if you do not want like to get screwed. Okay, so my reasoning for the previous choice when the episode came out was correct. Do not tell her I will save you. Huh? Suddenly Aoi's hand, which was grasping his own, disappears. Aoi is gone. Okay. Namiki? Kyoji looks around. There's no one around. Aoi was there just a second, but she's gone. Oh shit, why it's so bloody here? He looks down. Yuka's gone. So is Gore. Okay, everyone disappeared. What the hell? They all disappeared like smoke. He hears a voice. And nothing else. Coming from somewhere. Why more and more eyeballs are showing up? Okay. Why the choice between I will save you and I will find you change the direction of the game so drastically? Can someone explain this to me? I don't get this. I thought mostly about like it's changing our behavior, not like everything else. Does it like, is there like any logic in this? Someone can like tell me in the comments? Because from like logic standpoint, I said this in the episode back in the day. If we do I will save you, that's not exactly what I want to hear, right? Because she always felt like helpless and stuff because Akane was like talking like that to her and she felt like this. So the correct proper way to tell her that I will save her basically is I will find you. And I assume that would like affect Namiki, but it affected like everything outside of Aoi. You dirty. Yuka, where are you? Where did you take Namiki? Oh no. Oh no, I don't like the sound of this. I don't like the sound of like we'll have fun first. I don't like that. But we all won't have to see this at least. Okay, so I don't have to cut stuff. That's a good thing for recording. And I made it too loud, actually. And then Yuka voice fades away. Come out and face me, Yuka. Kyoji runs around, but he can't find a way out. Give Namiki, give Aoi back. Kyoji screams, echo around the space. It feels like the eyeballs floating above him contoured, smirking at him with their glares. Her entire body is tormented by terrible pain. Okay, so we're actually going to... Okay, so actually going to have a scene, I guess, but from our perspective, well, shit. Oh. The soundtrack, whoa. That's a pretty banger soundtrack, I like it. That's a new soundtrack, I think. First time I hear this, and I like this a lot. Don't we have more of this? As Atchis, what is going on? She finally reunited with Kyoji. She tried so hard, but where did he go? I wonder if this is copyrighted or not. Her consciousness rises slowly to the surface. Her entire body hurts, but some parts hurt more than others. Her consciousness became more keen, in direct proportion in the pain. The strongest pain is in her crotch. Yeah. A pressure in her abdomen. A pain like burning rod thrusts into her, shakes our body. Let me guess. We have our Yuka and Gore, so I guess Gore is using his tentacles to not deal with Sadashima this time, but to deal with Aoi in various ways. Let's just say that. This is going to be fucked up CG, isn't it? Okay, I'm ready. I've beaten Akane Road and like terrible endings for Akane. I can do this, no problem. It cannot be worse, right? A breath as hot as fire passes through her throat and emerges from her lips. Her voice comes out in such a raspy scream, she can hardly recognize it as her own. She consciously tries to move her arms to extract the thing gouging into her stomach, but at this point she realizes she can't move. Aoi wails like an animal, feeling the shock of something gouging into her internal organs. What the fuck? Her eyes should be open, but all she sees is blackness. Okay, is she in some kind of like dark room, or they like scooped out her eyes or something? Okay, the more I think about how the CG can look, the more I think it might be worse than Akane Road. Oh. Someone put a blindfold of some kind on her. Okay, okay, that's fine. Her consciousness rapidly awakens, and she realizes now there's a noise all around her. It brings back memories of the club where she watched the concert with Kyoji. They sound like a band playing a club music. Wait, is it the song that played actually on the concert that they've been on? Did I forgot about this? Can you remind me in the comments? Is it the same song? Maybe I just forgot. The live performance she heard on her first date, where privates are being throttled violently, and in the intense pain shoots through her again, like something about to split her body in half. Suddenly, light fills her eyes. Oh, what's more, our body is tied to the man with what looks like a tape, and she can't move her limbs at all. I realize she isn't in the audience but on stage. No, I don't like this. She goes limp and numb, feeling something warm and moist overflowing. It's you don't see this, but this is yellow color. Suddenly something cold and rough touches her. What? And at the same time a loud, unnaturally wet noise rings out. It's a round object with the rugged honeycomb-like surface. Honeycomb surface? What is this, like microphone? Okay, yep, that's definitely the microphone. Okay, okay. It amplifies the obscene noises in our body, playing them out of every speaker in the room. The microphone is removed. The microphone is dropped to the floor, generating a loud howl that shakes the very air. And with that as their signal, the song being performed ends. The audience hollers as it looks at our exhausted form. It is more cursed than I thought, but it's still not beating Akane. It's still not beating Akane. Her voice reaches our dumbfounded mind. She could never forget this voice. Her body shivers in terror out of conditional reflex. Okay. The guitarist threw his peak to the audience. He uses his finger to strum a chord and then grabs something from the floor. It emits an artificial hole. It's an electric drill. I will just read, okay. Picking it up, he casually pushes it against the strings. Okay, he's using this for the guitar, okay. Oh, good. I had like a very bad image in my head. She unconsciously senses the outcome of it all approaching her. But though she tries to twist, she's fixed in place and has no way to escape. The violent pleasure eats away at our mind and body. There's a lot of blood in this one. Unable to restrain herself, she vomits over their bodies. Her lungs feel pressured, and moans that are just barely grasped for air escape her lips. Our thoughts cease to function. The border between pleasure and pain gradually fades away, and I can only breathe out hotly, unable to discern between the two. Okay. The screeching of the drill rubbing the guitar dies down. The guitarist sees his performance. He tears over the strap and throws away the guitar. It sounds against the stage, its neck snapping. The speakers let out an intense screech. He announced the finale. This is finally about to end. It's finally going to end. The audience booking shakes the venue, denying all relief. At this point, she doesn't much care what's going to become of her. She's probably going to die here after all. None of this should scare her, but there's still one person lingering on in her heart. She can't remember who it is, but she does want to see him one more time. She tries to conjure his image, but her consciousness is scrambled. she will finally be able to go be with her father and brother. The guitarist seems to have slipped up next to Aoi. She hears the unpleasant sound of a motor reeling nearby. Her hip joints are pulled so hard they creak. She tries to snake her arms back and struggle, but her exhausted body can't conjure the strength to do it. And hand move faster, yanking them like he's trying to tear a chicken wing apart. Her body's being ripped in two. Her mind snaps back into reality, like she was just splashed with cold water and intense pain unlike what she felt. Gripped by a true, real fear of death, Aoi wriggles her upper body maniacally, trying to break free, but the tape binding her limbs doesn't move one bit. Vibrations shake her body. Her left leg's joint comes loose. The burning agony. A scream one would never imagine would come out of the girl's mouth erupts from Aoi's throat. She loses balance, but the man continues to pull on her still functional right leg. This is more fucked up than Akane. Okay, this is more fucked up than Akane. I think like Akane died pretty fast. Blinded by sheer pain, she scratches at the man's back. Her fingers dig into his skin. Some of her nails tear off in the process, splashing blood into the air. But the man doesn't pay her any mind. Absorbed as he's tearing Aoi limb from limb, he takes his time until her right leg joints comes apart and Aoi legs dangle at unnatural angles. I'm so glad we don't have CG for this. Okay, I have flashbacks from Sayano Uta with this. Anyone read Sayano Uta? Let me know if you also think Sayano Uta when you see this. She understands her body being destroyed, but at this point she can't even tell what exactly is being done to her. How long until she's finally at peace? 1 second, 10 seconds, longer? As gone as her mind is. The pain alone remained vivid. There's no respite, no relief. Aoi cries out in the midst of hell-like pain. This is so fucked up. Okay, you still have black box on this anyway, but a metallic hole rings out behind her, and that moment, her torn back experienced the most intense pain yet. With the sound of Gore hole, Aoi head suddenly jerks, the girl backside dripping, tears in half, and fat spurts out of it. The fat deflects the blood, breaking it off into multiple streams. Those streams drip down her. Flesh goes flying in all directions. The drill bores into a gory mess, and his hand sinks into the hole. Okay, they did not put filter on this. Oh god. The man who tore Aoi crotch lifts her rectum turn as is and digs into her abdomen next, trying to rip her stomach as well. The audience goes wild, the performance reaches its zenith. Warm fat and blood splash about, and the stench of undigested food and excreta hangs in the air. Aoi's head falls limply to the side. Flesh of her throat spasms, frothing blood spills from her mouth. The next moment, the drill comes out of her mouth. Covered in flesh and bits of internal organs, it went all through her. What the actual fuck is this ending? It bursts through, destroying her face. The sound of her skull being crushed echoes. The vibrations of the drill sent her eyeballs flying. After that, the guitarist's hand thrusts through our remains, pumping his fists enthusiastically. Her lower half torn up like a rag. Her upper body, her upper half is reduced to a foul-smelling clump of mangled flesh, colored red, pink, and white. The bright light shines down on the blood-coated man still rampaging in Ali's body. Exactly 14 seconds after her carriage got torn into two, Ali finally perishes. 14 seconds. Maybe that's how I will call this ending. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with Ali Road. Okay, that's been like... Okay, that was more fucked up than Akane. I thought like, no, nothing can beat Akane endings being fucked up, but okay, Ali managed to actually beat that. Yeah, fun, great. I guess I will see you in Akane Road. Yeah, I mean Kika Road. Yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. I need to like somehow edit this thing out. Like I don't know how and how much I can left. I don't know. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. So yeah, see you in the next one. So far, not forget to watch. Let's going out.